What's up, guys? This is Kephas, and we are back leveling up our Void Huntress. And I think we're about to start this game off with a bang, with a nice level up to level 24. Level 24, guys, we are moving right along here, continuing our journey in Duskwood. And we can either go left or right. I think we're going to go left, because we haven't been left yet. And we might as well keep on heading a different way, because we've been in Duskwood now for a few episodes, and, of course, you know, we're having fun. I mean, I'm having fun going through the quests. I'd like to try to finish this zone. We've got 3 more chapters to go, so we'll see what happens. It's definitely been fun to just experience the old world again. Like, just, I don't know, like, I've leveled a lot anyways, but just, I keep saying it, I like the pace. It's been a lot of fun, and I've been spending so much time playing this game, and yet I haven't done too much leveling lately, just because I've been focusing on a lot of the in-game stuff now that Legion is wrapping up. Of course, I really never got into the raiding scene this much, or that much in this expansion, you know, but I have been having a lot of fun doing other things. And I don't know if it's like because I took a little bit of a break because I had a lot going on last year, and I didn't get to do a lot. But this is like one of those rare times at the end of an expansion where I still feel like there's tons for me to do. And I've been having a lot of fun. Like, I've been getting all the class mounts. I've actually got every single one of them now. It was all so much fun. Except for the rogue, that one rogue quest where I had to go to all the enemy faction cities, spoilers, and sneak around. And, oh man, it was fun, but it was hard at the same time. So that was grueling, but it was still like, it just all felt like such a big accomplishment to finally unlock all of those class mounts, of course. And, you know, just learning how to play the classes for the rotation and macro videos and trying to get those down, of course, that takes up a lot of time, because one of the things that I have to do is try to level up those characters, you know, get them geared up a little bit so that I can properly test the macros out. And, you know, while I'm doing that, I'm also, since I'm going through, like, all the Argus, you know, stuff. Ooh, what are we doing here? I should probably read quest text. You know, I never do that, but we'll figure it out. All right, maybe whoa, easy, Shadow Priest. Take it easy on me here. That's all right. Had that beam that looked like a Shadow Priest. Anyways, so while I've been like leveling up my characters, I've also going through Argus stuff. Whoa, jeez, I'm attacking everything on accident. I've also been getting my class halls to a place where I can make money passively with all of my alts, while also making money through the auction house. I've been having a lot of fun this expansion, just learning how to make money, you know, as a proper goblin. And I was able to buy the entire expansion, of course, with my gold, as I've mentioned before, which is just felt really nice. I've bought WoW time with my gold. I haven't paid for anything for this game or for any Blizzard game really in like, seems like forever now, just because. Ooh, did I just walk in on a part? Whoa! Easy. It's kind of nice, though. Like, just not paying for things with cash. I mean, I guess somebody else is paying for it, but I'm paying for it with gold, so I'm okay with that. I like that. I like that's been added to the game. But, there we go. We wasted that guy. Whoa. Whoa. What? What is going on? Am I fighting him again? The Worgen stairs, do I gotta use an item? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Did I already do it? I don't know. It says the Worgens. Okay, hang on. Don't attack me again. Did I do what I need to do? I think I did. Maybe? Is this it? No. What are you doing? Hang on a second. Let's figure this insanity out real quick. Okay. Alright, easy, pet. Don't kill him. We need to capture him. Easy. Back off. That's what I was doing wrong. So I'm supposed to capture him. Somehow. This is it. Okay, now we did it. I was just killing him over and over again. Whoops. My bad. I should read things. Alright, now what are we supposed to do out here? Okay, we need to soothe the spirits. Probably with this ability. Soothe a forlorn spirit. Okay. We probably don't even need to fight these things. We just need to find these guys right here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Come here. Come here. Hey. I'm trying to soothe you. There we go. You were soothed. Okay, now we've got it under control. See, I just need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I was killing these poor things. I'm supposed to be soothing them. Killing them is the opposite of soothing them. Although, if they're being annoying, it might soothe me. But, you know, that's not what we're trying to do here. Okay, I imagine these ones don't count because they're not forlorn. They're hostile. So, we'll just go ahead and kill these guys. No problem. But yeah, so I've just been having tons of fun playing Warcraft lately, and I couldn't be happier with the game, honestly. I hope that Battle for Azeroth continues the good momentum that Legion has given us. I will say that it's been fun, you know, like, I've forgotten how much fun pre-expansion time is, because all the hype, you know, and like, there for a while, like, I remember kind of like, I didn't get too hyped. Like, I remember with Legion, I really didn't get too hyped, and then Legion was like, you know, it was like an expansion that just blew my mind because of, like, I didn't expect it to be this good because of, you know, we came from Warlords. That wasn't all that good. So maybe that's why Legion was so good, is because, you know, when your expectations aren't too high, you tend to not be disappointed all that much. But at the same time, I think that Legion and the state of the game now is as good as it's ever been. Personal opinion, I would put Legion up there with any good time in the game, whether it's Wrath or BC or Vanilla, like, just for different reasons. I think that, you know, there are certain things that I miss from old school WoW, but I think for modern Warcraft, this is as good as it gets, for sure. And I'm hoping that Battle for Azeroth continues that on. So I'm enjoying the excitement, but I'm not letting myself get too hyped, because I don't want to get, like, I don't want my expectations to be too, you know, over the top. And so, like, I'm just like, you know, basically my way of thinking is, if they give me stuff to do that's fun and I can play it a lot, then I'm going to be happy. If I ever happen to log into the game and I have nothing to do, then, you know, it's going to be less fun. So, like, right now, like, there's a lot of fun to be had, I think, with leveling, taking longer, and just enjoying the process with, you know, having all those class mounts. I think, you know, like, there are certain things that it's good for alts, and I think that the having just done it all, like, the class order halls were awesome for alts. And I know some people are like, I didn't want to have to do all that 10 times. Like, but, you know, you have alts, it gives you stuff to do. It gives you something slightly different on each alt, and there's a storyline, and then you have this storyline to unlock mounts and stuff like that. Like, I think that's good stuff, man. Like, it was so neat, like, just the story behind this mount that I'm riding right now, you know, and the place I went to get it without spoiling anything was just so awesome on my hunter. The last one I did was the priest one, and that one really stuck out to me, just because of, like, I mean, like, without spoil, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the mount, but with some of the mounts, like, they change depending on what spec you are. So, like, as a priest, when you're a shadow priest, you ride like a void looking owl thing. I forget what they're called. They're really cool. And then when you're like disciplined, you ride a different one. So the way they explain that in storyline is that you actually have 3 different mounts. It counts as one for gameplay, but lore-wise, it's 3 separate mounts. That's freaking cool. And depending on what spec you are is dependent on which one you actually ride around on. I think that's friggin' brilliant, man. That just really personalizes that class mount and just everything that you had to go through to get it. Like, because, like, you know, you go through so much of this game and you get these mounts, and a lot of them, there's not a lot of, like, story behind it. There's no, like, I mean, you know, there's no real connection to it. Like, you know, like, I remember when I got my albino Drake, I was happy about it because, ooh, I got 100 mounts, and that was a reward that I got from an achievement. You know, back then, that was back in Wrath, that was a big deal. To me, 100 mounts, and that was a lot back then. Of course, now it's like, I mean, frick, I got, like, how many mounts now? 256 and counting. Like, it gets crazy now, you know. But, like, you know, I was attached to that mount because I had to go through, you know, like, all this stuff to get it, and it was a big deal, but it wasn't, like, it didn't have any story behind it. It was just, like, a cool thing that I unlocked. And now it's like, you know, you've got these mounts that you actually go and you unlock, and there's a story behind them, and like, you know, they mean a little bit more. I think that's really cool, man. Like, I think, like I mentioned before, how the monk one, like, actually talks to you. Like, it's an actual character. That's brilliant. you know, good job. Like, that's good stuff. Like, I hope that we see more things like that in the future. Whereas, like, on the other hand, my personal opinion, the class sets, those I don't like those. I mean, I like the way they look, and I would like to unlock them all, but, like, dude, you have to go through such a process to unlock the class sets. Like, it's crazy. And, you know, I just, like some of it I just can't be bothered to do over and over again. Like, run every dungeon, or like 8 different dungeons on each character, and then get freaking... The one that really annoys me is getting the stupid Suramar race. What's it called? The Suramar... oh, I can't think of it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The Nightfallen, that's it. Getting Nightfallen to Exalted every time on every character to get a piece of the gear, that's just ludicrous, man. Like that's crazy. So, like, I really don't want to have to do that. Black bear brains. Okay. Black bears. Got a feeling other people are picking on these things. So, yeah. Let's see. We can see if we can find some. We'll keep talking. But, you know, like, I would like to unlock all of the class sets, even if I don't personally like all of them as much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lag City. So, yeah, there are certain, like, you know, transmog-related things, like the class sets, and... Whoa. Loading in. Oh, TSM, thank you very much. See, there you go. That's what happens when you log in with TSM. But there are certain, you know... I hope that, you know, eventually Blizzard will kind of lessen their requirements for some of that stuff. You know, like the class sets, like having to get Exalted with Nightfallen on every character, that just seems crazy to me. Like I wish it was like connected to the achievement or something, because that wouldn't be as bad. But man, I'm not finding any black bears around here. They're all dead. All right, you know what? We're just gonna move on from this quest, because otherwise we're gonna be here all night. So let's get back to Darkshire. All right, so we can go ahead and turn these quests in here. And maybe turn these quests in here, or yeah, there we go. Okay, and looks like we've got one up for Abercrombie again. But yeah, so I just think that maybe, you know, maybe certain things, like I know like the artifact appearances, you know, I think some of those will still be obtainable after the expansion, but I know like some of them won't be, or I don't know if all of them will be unobtainable anymore. But like those two, man, some of those are like a pain to get. Like, I hope that later on, when things are a little easier, when we outlevel the area, that we can come back on our alts and get some of those appearances for transmog at least, or something. Who knows? But for all I know, I don't even know if we'll be able to keep our transmog appearance. Like, you know, will I... Ooh, look at that. We leveled up again, guys. Level 25. Gather 7 ghoul ribs from field corpses. Man, all right. And we've got... Oh, that's just, you know, Doogie being Doogie. Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Like, I hope that we can keep those transmogs. And, like, I've been having a lot of fun. Another thing I like to do is going through and trying to get all the different sets. You know, like, as on my hunter here, like, there are some that I already have. And, like, doing the Marks of Honor to get some of the PvP sets is, like, one of the easiest ways. If you don't like farming old raids, you know, like, you can just do PvP. And what's cool about it is you can do PvP on one character, get the Marks of Honor, send those marks over to another character, and then unlock the set that you want. And a lot of the PvE sets have very similar PvP sets, which is kind of nice. But then there are some that you, of course, you're going to have to get by going into the dungeons and getting those, or raids or whatever. So, you know, it's hit and miss. Just depends on which ones you want. Every set, or every class has like a few sets that I really like. So, like, I like to try to unlock them. And of course, you know, just being a completionist, there's a part of me that just wants to unlock all of them. So that's going to take, I mean, I'll be doing that for the end of time, for as long as Warcraft exists. But that's something else that, like, it's so funny how, like, just putting a menu in the game entices players like me to have something that I could have been doing before, but now I want to do it because there's a menu in the game that keeps track of it for me. And collect all those sets. Like, I want to collect all the armor pieces that I can. It's just something else to do. So, like, when you add in all the things that there are to do now, it's awesome. And, you know, of course, then there's world quests, which I don't do every day. But, man, the 3-day period is such a good idea. So I don't feel pressed to do it every single day. Even if I play every single day, that doesn't necessarily mean I want to do emissary quests every single day. So I can do those every couple of days, and that's nice. And just, you know, having, like, the artifact things to level up, feel like I'm always getting stronger. You know, there's just so much good about Legion and the state of the game currently, in my opinion, that I think is just, it's as good as it's ever been. And, you know, like I said, I hope that you know, Battle for Azeroth continues the momentum. I hope they keep it going. Even like knowing that the class order hall is going to be there doesn't bother me that much anymore, because, like, you know, in Legion, I think they even made that better. They made that a little bit more tolerable. In fact, it was actually a great way to make gold on the side, you know, without it being something that you absolutely needed to do. Should they have put it in the storyline? Maybe not. That part kind of sucked. I was glad that they sped that process up, but it did suck having to go do champion missions for the Legion Fall campaign. That really sucked. That really slowed things down. And also for the just the normal class quest lines and order hall quest lines, doing those doing those champion mission quests really sucked. Really killed the fun, in my opinion. But using it for gold and for just like extra artifact power or whatever, that doesn't bother me at all. That's just like a boon on the side, you know. And that, like I said, that, you know, like that's fine. But using it to slow down the process of stuff, it just really kills the fun for me. And I'm sure we're going to see more of it, but I certainly hope that, you know, that we don't. And I guess time will tell. But I'm really looking forward to Battle for Azeroth. One of the fun things is to speculate on what our allied races are coming. And you guys have heard my what I expect and what I am hoping for. But we will see what they come up with for sure. It's so funny watching people fight over certain races. Like, no, Volpira, they need to be Horde. No, those are Alliance. They're too cute to be Horde. It's so funny watching people just go back and forth over it, man. It's just been a lot of fun. I'm so glad that this game is still alive and kicking strong, man. Warcraft has not gone anywhere, and I couldn't be happier about it. All right, so this is the big moment right here. We're supposed to slay Stitches in Darkshire. I keep wanting to say Darkshire. Whoa! Yeah, as you can see, I cannot wait to do the story for this. I'll be starting that hopefully this week, by the way. Stories of your character through the zones in WoW. It's going to be so much fun going through that kind of stuff and learning the stories myself and sharing those with you guys. And I can't wait to do this one, even though I just played through this zone and I couldn't tell you what was going on. So my bad. I just when I'm leveling and talking, it's just hard for me to follow quest text. But anyways, we're taking Stitches down. This is the guy that I was talking about so long ago, back when back in the old days. He would just run along the road and just slaughter you out of nowhere, and it was pretty awesome. But now we just slaughtered him with ease. So, oh well, hey, still cool. Going to turn this quest in, and now that we've leveled up to 25, you know, we can keep going here, of course, but I think it's probably a good idea that maybe we talk about moving on to the next zone. So, I'm not sure what zones we should vote on. I'll put a poll up in the description below with a few zones that you guys can choose from and vote on to go to and do. So I will have that in the description below. There will be probably a bigger list than normal, and of course you can also vote to stay here in Duskwood. Jeez, maybe I should put Darkshire in the list. Yeah, so we'll put a list up. You can always vote to stay here, and we can finish up the quest here, or we can move on to another zone, and I will have that in the description below. Click on the straw poll and vote, and on the next episode, we will go to potentially a new zone, depending on where you vote for. So thank you guys so much for supporting this series. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. You can also subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter at TheKephas to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, this is Kephas, until next time.